What is up, guys? IndieGamerRetro here, and welcome back to more Grimshade for the PC. So I made my way through that tunnel into like some place or another, because I hit up some other place too while I was there. And order the secret caves, order the alchemist, Heart of the Machine, Royal Courtyard. Yeah, so Borsk is like controlling the king using dark ether or something, and he had the king attack me, so they can make their escape and whatnot. Also picked up a new companion, a Vespierre. I guess if you want to call her a deserter, I suppose. And like her skills are kind of okay-ish, but they're like very situational. So I might not use her very much, because it does have a use. Like, she can't attack from the first row with like a basic attack, but like if she's in the second row, she'll dash forward into the first row doing extra damage. I want to say maybe not quite like 1.5 times, but if she does it from the third row, she'll dash all the way to the first row doing even more damage. Okay, so it is twice the damage from the third row, but if she does it from the third row dashing to the first, she'll hit that enemy with like, what's that, 20 physical, but then she'll hit everything in that row with air ether damage. And it's like, yeah, but I prefer to have Ruby with me. That way she could, in the first row, she can pretty much hit anybody with her little like shadow warp attack. I did switch back to something. I switched to like another weapon. Yeah, I switched back to her Loverboy knife, so that way she can get more avoidance tokens, so she won't die as often. But it helps if she didn't have like absolute shit armor. That I do lose that 15 backstab with her Mackie Messer, but you know, things still die anyway. That's fine. So yeah, I just fucked up the guards. Now I need to flee the castle and possibly the kingdom. Man. Halt in the name of the crown. I have orders to arrest you all. Lay down your arms and turn yourselves in or suffer the consequences. I don't want to. Major, calm yourself down. You have my word that none of this is any of our doing. The king was kidnapped. We've been framed. Darkness take you, Elior. You asked me to betray my oath? Let you and that invader go? I'm asking you to be reasonable. We're not criminals. We got swept up in all this ourselves. Don't want blood, and we just want a way out of this mess. Seem to have a habit of getting yourself into one mess right after another, Badger. Well, you helped me clean up my shit. It looks like it's my turn to take the shovel. Sergeant Sharp, take the squad and search all adjacent buildings. The fugitives must have hidden themselves somewhere. I'll stay here and watch the road. But, sir... That was an order, Sergeant. Yes, sir. Okay, okay. Wait, so where am I going? Find a way to Backer Street. Where is Backer Street? Careful, flyers. A traitor and a champion. Kill them. Here we go again. You can go like neon. No. You can go like... You go here. You go here. You're fine. Oh no, is this what I... No. Oh, she can do that. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting she can do that. And she can counter. So I lose the back attack, but I regained her counter ability. Oh damn, I thought I was going to be enough to kill it. That's fine. That's not going to do it either. God damn it. Getting like avoidance tokens and shit. Oh, she counters sometimes. That's fine, I guess. Wait, she can't? Like that to reset her shit. You can do like Anya. You dodge after, that's fine. You can do like that. I really can't. But what is that? Like a nya, and then you can go a nya. I can't believe you can't physically attack though. That's really fucking stupid. Hey, what the hell are you doing? You don't even think about touching those bodies. Oh, don't get your knickers in a twist. Just that there's a photo of a cutie right here that reminds me of someone. It'll make a great keepsake. Look, remind you of anyone? Warner, Captain Silly Robin. Eliminate on sight. That's not how you spell eliminate. That's fine. Like I said, like, English isn't their first language, so I don't hold that against them. What? Me, a traitor? Some kind of mistake. I need to get to headquarters. Going so soon? I was right to pick this up. You need a photo for your tombstone. Maybe I'll just hang it up by the bed as a reminder to never be that stupid. Celia, as course that was, Ruby's right. You can't go there now. You'll just get executed. Stick to the plan. You figured that all by yourself, or did the Badger explain? No. I can't be going the right way. Give me that, I guess. That's... Contain the traitor in the Darkspawn and kill the rest. To arms, fiends. God damn it. You can do like that. I really thought they did a little bit more damage than that. Fuck. That actually works. Ish. Now they're all susceptible to being fucking hit. Because he's not guarding them anymore. It doesn't fucking matter if the enemy is not, like, in front of them. You know, they can guard anyone standing behind them, which is fucking bullshit. I'll do that. I can do this. What? That shouldn't have done damage? I guess it's like an attack that ignores whatever. mine did that. I guess I'm going the right way? I have no idea. Oh, God. Darkness, take you. We're surrounded. Traitors right in front of us. Hold on there, soldier. We're not traitors. We're just trying to save the king. You'll be telling this to the Grand Alchemist and his acolytes. Grab them. It makes me want to put that other fucking ability back on now. Oh, what? Okay, well, so you need to die. You can just use that any fucking time you want? That's fucking nice. No, no, no. At least that one's down. Wow, yeah, you can just use that. You can just use that any fucking time you want. That is complete bullshit. That was super fucking annoying. Yeah, and that's complete fucking bullshit. They can just use that technique anytime they want. like any fucking time. My lady, come here quick. Lux? Lux, what are you doing here? I have a message from Darcy. Also, I got all the girls out of the tick. They're all safe inside the fold. Well, it's better than the streets. Make sure you don't let the rot from that place pollute your minds with nonsense. I have to take leave of the city for an indeterminate amount of time. I'll be back once things settle down. Take care of the girls for me, will you? Yes, mistress. I'll run along now. Good luck to you all. Thank you. Good luck to you too. Let's see what Darcy has for us. Medicine and what? A statue of a deer live? Darcy, what in the... Right, we'll figure it out once we lose our pursuers. Try not to take any more attention from here on out. The hell did they give me? Oh, they gave me other bullets. Oh shit, why wasn't I using that? What did this actually do? Well, there's physical damage over some armor, but that does like light ether. That's fine. But I picked up a what? What is this? You're not gonna talk about 5 units, That's a Garbaggio. So where am I going? Doesn't say. Okay. Leave it also for now. Just me, or are we not welcome in this city? Great observation, Ruby. Thank you, my dear, for the compliment. What now, Ruby? What's your plan? Now that this is a great question, Ansem. The plan is to find a statue with an entrance to a secret tunnel behind it. Which statue, Ruby? A statue of a live, I think. You think? Because there's hundreds of statues. Most of them lived. These are the founders of Brann. Pedro, the blasted dimwit, went completely off his rocker, sculpting the entire lot. Some deer live or something like that. Maybe one with sentimental value? Darcy has a way with words. That is to say, he keeps losing his way around them. Let's look around, eh? Oh. That is a deer. That is also a deer. Oh God, Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. Hello. So old friends before me, greetings. Wait, who are you? Oh, that seer or whatever. Can you imagine how many wondrous stories they have to tell? Right sitting here listening to them talk. No, I don't think so. You're an extraordinary child. I believe you're capable of learning anything. Rather than give you more trouble. Yes, my dear, thank you. To thank Mr. Glassington. He was the one who told Major Kurtz how you helped us. I shall thank Elior, child. Huh. Why aren't you in the fold? Funny drive the company of Lambent mothers, and the bustle of the fold is in current state. Think they hold all the answers to life itself, but little of the living themselves. Arrogant upstarters, the lot of them. Preach, sister. Luck be with you on your journey. Journey? What the fuck? Phyllis. This is like the Kickstarter thingy, maybe? Oh. My love, never let it go. Hold it close, never let it go. You may only get it once. Tooth monkey? Deer. Deer live. Of course, look at the antlers on this one. That's what he meant. This looks unusual. Now what? Should I know? Darcy wasn't exactly specific. In a situation like this, what you do is press something. Well, then press something. Yeah, it's a human with like deer statue, deer ears, antlers, whatever. What a peculiar rock. Boosty rock. So we're ready to leave? Oh yes, about time. Yeah, fuck it. Get the fuck out of this place. Leave the kingdom of Brann. There is no way back. The depths of the Umbrage World. Must admit, Ruby, this was quite farsighted of you. Never thought I'd be glad to see you guys here. Is there any way you could have been more cryptic about the statue, Darcy? Spent ages trying to figure out your silly riddle. Come on, Buzz, there's clearly only one statue with deer antlers in the entire park. No. And you, beautiful, tell me, what brought you and yours here to Brann? What are you really after? It's concerning you, I report to my superiors only. Is that why they've put out an order to arrest on sight? Doesn't look like they need you anymore, and neither do we. Boy, escort this annoying little fly to the sewers where she belongs. Yes, boss. Let's try coming any closer, see what happens. Get a hold of yourselves this instant. Angie Badger. Find ourselves in a predicament, to be sure, but we must find a way to clear all of this, not argue and bicker like children. We're considered to be traitors within the city. The Grand Alchemist orchestrated a coup. That's not how you say that. Orchestrated a coup and kidnapped the king, releasing hordes of Umbrage on the city with the help of an outside nation. There's no time to be acting like clowns. Mr. Charlie is right. We have a common goal. Gorsk Pershaw. Saving the king is what's more important here. To do that, we need to find Gorsk. Ruby, you can forget about the tick. Only place in the city are now... Oh, wow. English. Hello. Have we met before? Ruby, you can forget about the tick. The only places in the city for you now are either in a cage or on the ground. Lady Robin, if you got my conclusions straight, your own people consider you to be a traitor. Like, that's not for you to judge, animal. Here we go again. How about saying something useful? It was Gorsk. He corrupted my sisters. Must have been him. The warrant we found didn't look like it was fake. It's hard to misinterpret its meaning. Saying solid won't change the facts. Alistair and I, after everything that's happened, aren't exactly welcome in the city either. So, let's everyone calm down and decide what to do next. Everybody needs to just, like, calm their tits. How do we find Gorsk? Know exactly where he went. Could you share that information with us? About telling us why you attacked in the first place, and why hunt down all the champions. Because you're playing with forces you do not understand. Dangerous forces, without any regard for the consequences. Look around, everything surrounding the city is dead for hundreds of miles. Our first coordinator sent us on a mission to cleanse this place of the taint, and I said taint, the whole spread of its corruption. Your beloved champions were just part of that mission. I know you know that now. That's some impressive brainwashing they did on you. And who is the... What? Preeminent? Is that a word? Is that a word? Is it? I think it's supposed to be prominent. Means like the main one. Operator of Dark Ether. It's Gorsk, who was carried away by Bespier forces, doubtless on orders from the so-called coordinator. This whole Umbrage mess within the city walls wouldn't have started if not for Bespier forces hunting down and killing champions. Just what are you implying, Badger? I'm sure the coordinator has his reasons. Most likely using Gorsk to stop all of this madness. I was there, just like you. Did you see anyone drag him out of the palace in shackles? No. He was most certainly giving the orders. What if Gorse somehow deceived your coordinator, just like he did with everyone in Brann? Brann's been cut off from the rest of the world for so long. I haven't seen anything that can fly, like our ships in the city. No. However, Gorsk is very old. No one really knows how old. As a matter of fact, no one really knows where he came from either. He just appeared in the city one day. It is possible that he knows pathways others are not aware of. If that's the case, I really need to get home to Best Pierre and stop whatever he's planning. Excellent. Now we're united in our objective. However, now the question is, how do we find him? If he was taken by the Valkyries, they will most certainly fly him to our ship. It would be impossible to reach without special equipment, but I know where it's headed. Where would that be? City of Best Pierre up north. English! Holy crap! The city of Best Pierre up near the northern Taru Plains. If I had air transport, I could chart a course, but... Miss Robin, oh my god, am I having a stroke? I think I'm having a stroke. Miss Robin, if I take us out to the Taru Plains, will you be able to find your way to the city from there? You doubt me, Badger? Though that hardly matters. You're mad if you think we can get there through these woods and swamps beyond. I hunted prey up and down these parts long before you were born, young lady. As for the swamps, I hear there is a passage leading through the mountain out of the valley and right onto the plains. I've gone there for almost 2 decades, so things might have changed, but it's better than nothing. Very good. Then we rest and set... Very good. Then we rest and set out first thing in the morning. Holy crap, I swear I went to school and graduated. Haha. Haha. Must be tough for you when people consider you a traitor. Yes, it is. Dedicated my whole life to serving Best Pierre. Is the thanks I get? We can help each other. Help us get to Best Pierre, we'll help you clear your name. Maybe. If the Badger can get out at the plains. I'm certain Mr. Charlie can do it. You're just too young to understand that none of their ilk can be trusted. Aliors are vile, filthy creatures only capable of evil deeds. That's not true. Most Aliors I've met aren't like that at all. Go bother someone else with this nonsense. In any case, I have no choice but to trust that this Glassington character does what he claims he is able to do. Hurricane take me. What have I gotten myself into? Oh, we have a common enemy, silly. It's Gorst Pershaw. He is responsible for the horrors happening in Brann. Best Pierre is going to be next. Might be a pipsqueak, but you're not wrong about that. We must do everything we can to get to my home, where I can restore my name and help my city. Why do you treat them so badly? In our city, the Aliors have caused almost every problem. They steal, cheat, and pilfer. They are the reason the city has declined over the years. All Aliors act like that? Not all, but most of them. It's in their nature. Is there any way for an Alior to achieve anything in your city? Of course there is. They are allowed to take any labor job they wish, in the houses of citizens or the docks. They can even become personal service coordinators. The ones that do are well taken care of, given food, shelter, and even wages. The lazy beasts choose not to do honest work. Can they become a Valkyrie or a coordinator? Serve in the military? Can they own a home? You kidding? How can an animal become a coordinator on property? Maybe that's the problem. If you treat someone like an animal, they will behave like one. I've just seen how Aliors live in Brann. Can you picture Mr. Charlie behaving the way you described? Does he behave like an animal? No idea, I don't know him. Exactly, you don't have any preconceived notions about him. Aliors lives, they can be good or bad, honest or crooked. All people are different. People, pipsqueak. People, not animals. God, you're just a bitch. I'm done talking to you. Oh boy, did you get yours? What? I don't understand you, Mr. Darcy. Are you leaving Brann? You taking the boss with you? I have to warn you that it's not yet known who exactly is leading you into the wilderness. You're a smart boy, but keep your eyes open. Ears open, even. The goal you are pursuing is not so simple. Get the Best Pierre and hunt down the head alchemist is a crazy task. You'll definitely run into a lot of annoying obstacles in your way. Always happens. I need to understand. It's personal. Well, personal it is. Such a personal matter that you had to drag the whole company along. Please forgive me, but it looks weird. There are 2 possibilities here. Either you're not telling me something, or you're not going far. Either way, the boss is going with you, so do not hope to get rid of us in the near future. I'll look out for you. Streetmen coming with us? No, not now. We have things to do in Brann, but you never know where you will find or lose something, right? In any case, look for what we're able to get for you on our trip to Bespierre. Take what you need. It's not free. Can I buy fucking medicine? I'm sitting at like 24,000 monies. The mushrooms. And the lits and the fucking free distilled water. Why do you only let me carry like 10 in total? I mean, the ones you find you can just keep. Ruby, are you coming with us? No, why are you coming with us? So I'll be going with you past this point, boy. You've been traveling with us for a while now. You don't look like the person who does something without a reason. You already helped us so much. I was hoping we could find Gorse together. Yeah. You're after something, aren't you? You're an extraordinary kid, after all. I concede, you are correct. However, my reasons are my own. In that case, I'm glad you have a reason to continue our journey together. Ruby, why did Gorse call you a lambent mother? Guess there's no use denying it any longer. Badger realized everything the moment he saw me using the amulet. After our encounters with Eterna and Gorse, even Handsome must have realized something. Realized everything. I was adopted by the Fold a long time ago. Started training me to become a mother, but I graduated early. Yes, I'm that good. Why did you leave? Like I said, I realized what they really were. Zealots and hypocrites. Sell to the rich what should be available to all. And they pay dearly for their position. Everything has a price, my dear. Talking about what Eterna said, the consequence of using the powers. You must have noticed that all mothers are blind and detached. Yes, is that what happens to all the mothers? You seem fine, and almost the opposite of detached, though you continue to use your powers. It's not entirely true. Even though my service to the Fold was cut short, I started feeling the hollowness encroach not long ago. Though I must admit, I've been much better lately. No doubt thanks to all the excitement. I don't know you too well. I'm not worried about something. Let's get out of the journey ahead. No, sweetheart, I'm never afraid of risk or adventure, though I feel remorse for the mistakes I made. What mistakes were those? I acted like a fool, out of misguided feelings of being wronged by the system. Hurt a lot of people out of selfishness. I am partly to blame for the severity of what transpired in the city. I don't think it would have made much of an impact in the outcome, but a lot less people would have suffered if it wasn't for me. You talking about that strange crystal Alistair and I found in the woods? I am. It's called a lodestar. It took years for the Order to gather all the light into the crystal. It was an artifact of truly miraculous power, capable of healing the body on the edges of death. Thought I could help those in need. Hundreds of people in the lower districts were suffering, when the rich and powerful always had access to healing and aid. Considered the mothers to be selfish and deceitful. Turns out they were being forced to serve a selfish and deceitful master. What kind of person do you have to be to make an entire city your personal puppet? I'm such a fool. I think you wanted what was best. You're kind and brave, Ruby. You don't want to hurt anyone. You just wanted to do what you thought was the best for the city and its people. Thank you for the kind words, dear. Okie dokles. Were you Alistair? I don't know, Keep. I'm very worried about my family and the things Gorse said. I'm sure your mother and Trixie will be fine. Oh, I'm sure they're fine in under a pile of rubble somewhere. Pardon the intrusion. I saw that Waru accompanied them in the Fold. The entire city was evacuated there. They are under the protection of the mothers and what's left of the army. Thank you for the good news, Darcy. Told you we were going to be safe. Hope that's true, Kiba. Bespierre left a lot of troops in the city. But your father, things Gorse said. I don't know what Gorse meant when he spoke of him. But I think your father died a hero in these woods. Gorse is trying to manipulate you. Gorse got me Trusted. Trusted? What the fuck? Trusted? I saw Gorse's experiments. I was one of his test subjects. Your father must have been a victim of this madness too. I have to avenge your father and the rest of the champions. Oh, he mad too. You're right. Gorse Pershall will answer for all the evils he's done, even if it means we have to kill him. We will do everything we must to stop Gorsk. How am I? Find out that if I die, I will kill everyone around me. I don't know how to live with that. It must be very hard, Alistair. Most importantly, I think you should take care of yourself. All the answers will come. Count on it. What if I'm not ready for those answers? I don't know, Alistair. Sorry, pal, for dumping all this on you. It's all over the place right now. It's alright. That's what friends are for. Don't worry, handsome. You'll make a very cute abomination. Bitch. Take a hike in the woods, Ruby. I feel like crap already. Alright, we're all going there, handsome. Don't you worry. Hey, kid, forgive me already, will you? Mr. Guka, you abandoned us in the sewers. A lot of recent memories. It hurts me very much. Hope you don't do that again? Alright, maybe. Oh, take a look at this. Hey, take a look. This is for you. This will come in handy. Sure. Was this also stolen? No, it was bought. With what? Coins? What coins? The ones that were stolen, but darkness, something, my fucking hand. Mr. Guga, that's enough. What's Ruby teaching you? Wells didn't teach me. I was always willing and able. Growing up in the streets is tough, you know? You're hopeless. Do you forgive me? No. One day I'll be proven right. In something, surely. All shrooms. What is this place? Where are we going? Old Elior village keeper. I was born there. He's a hope it's still there. I haven't seen it home since we lost the ability to travel between Brann and the swamps. It's more than 20 years ago. Why? What happened? No one really knows. The day caravans and traders just stopped getting through. Anyone who tried to walk the path just disappeared, never to be seen again. Livs and Elior started telling tales of an ancient evil that came to live in the woods. Yes. Everything alright, Kiba? Yes, Mr. Charlie. I'm very interested in visiting your hometown. You look troubled. Very concerned about you, my boy. But whatever's happening to you. Brings me little comfort thinking that you might be some part of Gorst's plans. Not of your own will, of course. I don't understand what he wants from me. What did he take? What did he mean when he said that he was successful twice? I have no answers for you, little one. Rest assured, we will create an opportunity to ask the old alchemist those questions personally. Of course, we're all friends. Frequently the spicy wind. Oh, God. Stefan ever mentioned experiments Gorst performed on him? No, never. Now that we know more about what went on in the Order, beginning to understand why he closed off and distanced himself from everyone else. Olivia told me that when he was ill, after that we received word of his death. It was a closed casket funeral. I suspect now that it was empty. Why didn't anyone try to figure out what happened? Both Merrick and Tristan sounded like they knew, at least in part, what was wrong. Hard to say. The Order was always a very secretive organization. Hardly anyone knew what was really going on behind its doors. Besides, the champions are always much more than just soldiers fighting monsters. They represented safety, stability, and power. They were an unyielding symbol. But they've kept this secret to prevent a panic among the citizens. Imagine the chaos if people found out that those tasked with protecting them from the Umbridge were ultimately responsible for increasing their number. And I was born and raised, called Lillipond, I guess. So you haven't gone for a while, or a long time even. What happened? But 20 years ago, the roads started getting more and more dangerous, until eventually travel stopped completely. First, there were rumors of monsters. Then caravans stopped coming. A group of Jaegers, I guess, attempted to figure out what was going on, but disappeared too. I inherited the tavern from an old man, Bizarre, at the same time. Met Waruru very soon after. Things kept me busy, so I wasn't part of the effort. It was long before I just became the new normal. Or it just became the new normal. Guess now you get a chance to visit. Any dangers waiting ahead? Just like everywhere else we go by. Just like everywhere else we go, my boy. Okay. What's wrong with you? What? What's wrong with you? Everyone's always giving me grief about how I act. I'm a double thinker, so it happens. What does that mean? What do I know? It's just what Darcy says. Darcy doesn't spew nonsense. He's not Guka. Says that I represent the embodiment of the the duality of something, something, something dark side. What? What? Anyway, it really bothers me when people get in my business. I'll look at you, a child, and the one thought in my head is to smash your face in. Oh, Jesus. Darcy found a way to help me. If I chew on something sweet, my temper softens so I don't have to soften people's faces. It works temporarily. You always been like that? As long as I can remember. A few years back, at least. I don't want to talk about it. Don't get into my business. It's a tender topic. You've helped us a lot, Corvin. Do that. Thank you for the time I get you something. Get? What do you mean? Well, give, hand. If I'd beat up some best pure soldiers, for example, broke some bones of those pompous Valkyrie girls, took something from them and gave it to you. I don't think you should do it. Thank you, but we can manage on our own. Don't you get fresh at Fedor? He'll learn you. I was saying, I did exactly the thing. I didn't want to make you angry, Fedor. Wait a minute. What have you done? What do you mean? I'm beaten up and broke bones. I took something from that flying chicks. They won't fly anymore. You've killed them? Hell no, just beaten them up and took their air batteries. Here, maybe you'll put these to some use. Ooh. Hurricane ether crystal. Interesting crystals, these ones. These are just like our dark ether ones. We can hear wind howling. Put these to your ear. Now you can thank me, kid. Oh, thank you very much. Perhaps Silly knows how to use it. Well, that's good. Nice girl she is, your silly soldier. Even though she's the Valkyrie. I guess I'll talk to you. What is it? Oh. I think I can just ask her. I'm probably gonna just finish out dialogue and shit and just probably call it. Getting kind of sleepy. A couple days ago, my sisters and I overheard Gorsk giving orders to attack the city and kill every Brann and Vespr soldier in sight. Tried to warn headquarters, but we were caught in the process. Saw for yourself what they did to Elsa and Greta. Would have been next if you didn't come along. Don't understand why your fellow soldiers consider you a traitor. Neither do I. It seems like Gorsk really does have sway over our coordinators trying to get rid of anyone who threatens that influence. But I survived, and I'm determined to restore my good name and put an end to that alchemist scheming. I'm glad our goals are aligned, silly. Hope we're able to trust each other. We shall see about that. One thing is clear. I can't get out of here without your help. Okay, yeah. To perform this series of 3 strikes at one or several foes in melee range with their best peer raver. Each will deal 6 points of physical damage, increase attention by 5. Ooh. That lets her do her thrusting thing. But she can now attack from the front row. And I got another crystal. Norwester ether crystal. Hurricane ether crystal. Gives Silly 2 additional avoidance tokens. Allows her to avoid enemy attacks by jumping upwards. Avoiding multi-attack skills will only use up 1 token. Oh, nice. What did that one do? Okay, just same thing. Okay, so this one she jumps backwards. And it only works if there's a space behind her, so if she's already in the 3rd row, it won't work. This one she just jumps up. Okay. So okay, that works actually. And I will go ahead and try this one out because she'll do 18 damage automatically. In the back row, that does 20 damage. But all targets in the row are all targets in the line take an additional 7 points of damage. That's really 27. But she has to be again in the 3rd row, so I'm wasting like 3 turns, like 1st row to 2nd row, 2nd row to 3rd row, and then attack. I can just fucking attack like from the get-go. Okay, that works. What have we got? Oh, that's your merchant thing. Okay. What do you think about Silly? I don't know what to think. She's the enemy, but also the enemy of her enemy. We fought shoulder to shoulder. Seems to be strong and capable. But she's not. She's got a nasty streak to her. Worse than Ruby's. I can hear you, handsome. She is no longer welcome at home. They want her executed for treason. Wouldn't want to be in her shoes, to be honest. We are in her shoes, though, aren't we? We're wanted for kidnapping the king, after all. Thanks for the reminder. At least we haven't been branded traitors. We've got friends. Silly, though. I don't even know. How long ago Gorse decided to betray the kingdom? Gorse was head of the Order long before I was born. All of that time, things seemed to be going well. The Order helped build the wall around the city, figured out a way to defend against the umbrage, armed our people, gave us machines, put light and heating into our homes. Looked like they served the kingdom. Don't understand what could have changed, or when. What if Gorse was planning this all along? Planning what, though? Why does he need the king? Maybe it's best Bear that needs our king, to cement their occupation of Brann? Think Gorse took the king just to hand him over to them? Sounds, I don't know, too simple, I guess. Wilhelm hasn't been seen for several years. Maybe that's when it all began? How long ago did the people start disappearing? Hard to tell. These parts aren't too friendly, you know? Between the well, the umbrage, and just plain old crime, people have always gone missing. Never to a large scale, and mostly vagrants, loners, drunks, the sort that tend to get into trouble all on their own, so no one ever really took notice. Now that I think about it, it's rather strange to ignore these disappearances. Sounds about right. Yeah, I'll just finish up dialogue and shit. I'll just call it. We gotta, like, really sleepy. I can't, like, keep my fucking eyes open. My friends and comrades in arms. What do you want to know about them? You're a curious lot. Of course. Boss says we're the best, and I believe it. Darcy has the brains. I think that's it's all his hat. Comes up with his thoughts for him. Guka is stupid, but he's kind like me. Guka takes care of us. Do you hit them sometimes? Do you hit them too sometimes? That's personal, young boy. Just keep some things to yourself before they get you hurt. Relationships with the squad are different. Those bonds are stronger than between a husband and... You done? I'm done. Brann's army? Oh, what? The army? You call that an army? I could tear half of them apart with my bare hands. The other half with gloves on. The third half would run away. So there's such a thing as three halves. You haven't seen me with Guka and Darcy. Three of us are three halves of a whole. You want to fight with me about it? No? What about the army? Brann is like a crowd without a plan. See them defend the city walls? Dogs and Bestfear were able to get through unchallenged. All because our king locked himself in the castle. Had at least come out, I would respect him more. You put that rather strangely. Where are you from? That's a secret of war, good boy. It's a secret. I don't know where I'm from. That's how secretive it is. I'll stop there, but tell me, how could you tell I wasn't from Brann? There's no escape from the kingdom. I'm surrounded by enemies. Tell me about Wooby. Ruby's the boss. What a man. I mean, she's a woman, but like a man. She beat me up once. She's great. If I had a wife, I would want... Well, you understand. Her to be like Ruby? What? Of course not. Darkness, damn you. What are you on about? Do you think I'm nuts? Why would you say that? But you said... She got carried away in thought. In the right mind, will want to mess with the boss. She's cunning, like a... No, even more cunning than that. She's crafty. Although she's also pretty, of course. Like the setting sun. Darcy is after her, the poor thing, but there's something not quite right with that one. The boss looks him in the eye, he turns into a puddle. A sweet, gentle one at that. It's all useless. The boss has other things on her mind. So, I said what I said. Ruby's the boss, and that's enough about that. Okay. Let's see. You're done. You're done. Shit. Okay, you're done. Here's a merchant. You're done. Arrogant, rude, stubborn tramp. What the fuck? I like her. It's a shame she's been brainwashed. I hope she learns how to use that head of hers for something other than wearing a helmet. I think she's getting better. Better? No, not yet. But recent events certainly have forced her to start reevaluating things. Things turned out to be not as clear-cut as she thought they were. Not just black or white, just like you, my dear. Okay. Okay, so I'm done with all the dialogue here. Is that it? That might be it. Don't know why this is showing a map of the city. Okay, I just have to talk to them to, I guess, make sure they're ready. Sure. Okay, so I guess when I come back, I will start Outlaw's quest. I had to run from Brann. We couldn't stay aside. We were drawn into the rapid succession of events, and we turned into their participants. Well, I'm a bit tired of unhurried pace of my life. Adventures call me. I just wish that Waru was alright. Well, she is pretty tough, actually, so I mustn't worry. Okay, so I guess when I do that, I guess I just exit out of here. I think I did pick up everything that was in here. Oh. No. Didn't mean to do that. Call it here, and I guess make my way towards Charlie's village of Lillipond, or whatever they said it was called. So I'll just take care of that when I come back. So until then, this is IndieGamerRetro on Grimshade. Later, guys.